Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're happy watching this Risco no Soccer coming at you with some more. Dude, we're dooting it up. We're supposed to be dooting it up. Looks like we got like about maybe a 7 second lag. Maybe not quite that bad. Maybe getting a little bit better. It's a bit hard to tell sometimes. I'm really sorry about yesterday, by the way. We couldn't dude it up. Hold on a second here. Every single time. Umberkin, it is a pleasure to see you as always. I just have to put my tags in as always because it sucks. Thank you. There should be like an anti-family friendly tag. It feels like, and also Hive. It is a pleasure to see both of you tonight. As always, I hope that the world and life in general is treating you with no doot for me. There was no doot yesterday. No doot for you. I do hope that life and the world is treating you with gentleness, not gentility. That's a different word completely. That has different meanings and connotations, as my thesaurus reminds me. And by thesaurus I mean dictionary, and by dictionary I mean like the jumble of word things that are in my brain meets at any given time. Yeah, yesterday there was hot sauce, so I buy something called Blair's Death Sauce. I think it's Blair's. It might be Blaine's. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It comes in 3 varieties. It comes in a number of varieties, but there's like 3 in my lane. You've got like the yellow death sauce, which is kind of like a really spicy, not exactly ketchup, but something that you could use as a ketchup, including as ingredients or as toppings. You've got blue bottle death sauce, which is a fair deal hotter. You need to be kind of careful with its application. And you've got the black bottle death sauce, which really is only good for use as an ingredient, not really so much as a topping, because it's very much in your face. You can't find the yellow bottle death sauce anymore, unfortunately. So I've been working with like the blue, the one that you can use as a topping, but you kind of need to be a little bit careful with. But it's like, it used to be like a really thick sauce. Like it would pour out of the bottle thickly. And my muscle memory has gotten used to how you need to hold the bottle to get the amount of sauce that you want to use as a topping on your foods, except they thinned the sauce. It's not as viscous anymore. So, like, probably it is a Blaine. I'd have to check the bottle, and I don't want to go to the fridge right now to check it. So, like, the last couple of times I've used this sauce as a topping, I poured it out as I expected from previous pourings to produce a result that I wanted, except because it's a lot thinner now, it just kind of glorps all over everything. And I can't... Oh, hey, look at you, you're a bot. Goodbye, bot. It was nice knowing you. I can't throw out food. Even if money were, you know, if I were super cash liquid, even then I wouldn't want to be just tossing out food. So I ate this meal that I had. It was garbage, with like way too much of the sauce on it than I expected, and then I couldn't talk, and my guts were not pleasant. In fact, they've only kind of gotten back to pleasant roughly now. So I couldn't stream yesterday. I felt really bad about that. Like, I wanted to stream. I had wanted to stream, but it was just not it was not going to happen, unfortunately. Let's dude it up. We've talked enough about death sauce. We need to get to just death. We need to ladle the death on top of these these demons, the shiny demons in the midst of the road, and they say, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your souls. Um, oh, thank you for getting the ban. I just did the block, but I do appreciate that. Um, and yeah, I mean, bot is more than a good enough reason for the banning. It's fine, just blame Shinzo Abe. Everyone will understand. Just this one time, I don't think it's Abe's fault, if only because the company that produces the sauce is not a Japanese company. They're definitely like a US company, but like the sauce is produced in Puerto Rico, I would think. It's weird. I'd have to look at the bottle again. Um, but I mean, we could definitely just go with it being Abe's fault. Points and tokens available. We got lots of points. We got lots of tokens. We should probably just spend those up. How do I, like, I feel like I've forgotten everything, which makes no sense to me, but still, there we are. What do we want to do? Improvements to our super shotgun. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm sure Abe did something that caused ripples in the complex systems that resulted in fluid sauce. You know what? Let's go with that. We're gonna go with that. That works for me. Faster reload, sure. Seems good. Uranium coating? I mean, I love it. Yeah, let's do that as well. How can I go down? Yeah, like sure. Um, the double shot needs the mastery challenge, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Fire twice with a super shotgun before having to reload. I mean, it seems really neat, but not gonna happen. Micro machines. Go with that. Ammo efficient? Absolutely. I love it. Advanced loader. Improves reload time for micro missiles. Why not? And what else can we buy with one? That's not going to be it. Lock-on burst? Sure. Nope. Not going to happen. Charged energy? No. That's not it either. That's not the bop, as they say. Are we on explosive shot now? I guess we are. We'll just... whatever. Oh, Sue! Black Lamb! This stream? In my Twitch, it's more likely than you think. It's better than having centipedes in a place that you wouldn't want centipedes. Black Lamb, how are you doing tonight? I hope that you are excessively well. Exceedingly well. I hope life treats you with just all the kindness that you deserve. And more. I'd even go with more. What do we want? Environmental resistance. Area scanning technology, that's sorted. Equipment system. Upgrades. Improve equipment capacity and recharge time. That's not so bad. Improve the effects of power-ups. I don't know. We hardly ever see them. Improve the effects of certain actions. What's in this category? Decreases recharge duration for equipment. That sounds nice. Or switch weapons faster. You know what the heck? Let's go with this one. I will be adept. Quick hands is at a 3. We can't get that yet. Now, environmental resistance or equipment system. I don't know, Black Lamb, but thanks for the follow. If you do follow me, I appreciate it. Recharge duration. I don't know what that means. Self-preservation Decrease weapon self-damage. You know what? That sounds like a pretty good plan. So let's go with that. And yes, okay, we're totally upgraded. We are completely low on ammo, so that's a big problem. I guess it's heavy assault rifle. I am doing well. It's always a mixed bag. I'm glad to be streaming again. I missed that we couldn't stream last night. But like my tongue was bloated from hot sauce. It is Black Lamb. And Black Lamb is very good people. I don't think that needs to be said, but I'll just say it anyways. We didn't get any of the combat medals? That seems like really weird, because I think we killed everything. Or maybe we got all of them. It was Shinzo Abe's fault. Or Shinzo Abe's John Galt, as it were. Who is John Galt? He's a douche. John Galt? Straight up douche. But, the Supreme Court made a ruling, and I think that this is the case that I was thinking about previously. There was a ruling that 1964 civil rights law would apply to transgender people as far as like workplace discrimination. So like that's super big thumbs up. I'm not sure yet how that interacts with the Trump administration's decision to like exclude transgender people from protection. All right, I guess we're back. I don't know how much we lost from that conversation as far as like the Supreme Court ruling and like the interplay with the Trump administration's recent the medical decision. So I don't know how much of that I need to repeat. Also, Whose Internet Just Broke is the best worst party game, so that's definitely a thing. I'll read this until somebody can tell me what we lost. Production of Argent Energy delayed the Hell portal from opening. Still determined to bring the armies of Hell to this dimension, Olivia Pierce, played by Tilda Swinton, has taken an accumulator, which is totally a thing, to the top of the Argent Tower, plans to use it to open a trans-dimensional rift. Now, trans-dimensional rift is, it opens a rift to a place where trans people are just generally accepted for who they are on the face of things, without all this like fiddling and fucking around with explaining ourselves. So I'm kind of supporting Olivia Pierce here. Blowing open a portal into their world. This cannot happen, you must kill Olivia Pierce. You know, like, but do we have to? Especially if you live in Australia, where some places the copper is literally held together by plastic bags. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible wire standard. And my elapsed time shows like 2 minutes and 33 seconds, so we might have like a giant lag issue going on here. This could be a lot of fun. Let's just rock it. We're gonna rock it from the sockets.
Access points to the tower were destroyed in the explosion. The pipeline is damaged but still intact.
Thrust boots.
In the maintenance hangar. You can use them to traverse.
Kill 15 demons using quad damage. I don't know what quad damage is. I have no idea what that means. Doot. We might be playing from the future, talking to the past because of lag. I hate you, lag. lag is like a worse thing than the demons, I'm pretty sure. It's a guess. Not 100% sure, but I got it, like... Oh my god. Like, the ground shouldn't do that to people. That seems like a bad thing. That's like an out. Standing still is death. Quad damage is a power pickup. Gotcha. Also, it seems like we're getting closer to actual real time. So, that makes me happy. I'm still trying to, like, work out what the lag is. I think it's like a... It looks like a 20-second lag, maybe. The Lappy says 3 minutes 49 seconds. The elapsed time says 4 minutes 26 seconds. Like, that's not great. That's not great at all. But it's better than it could be.
The pipeline is damaged but still intact.
Yes, Vega. Do you know what's really bad? Rhythm games. Oh god. Yeah, lags would be just terrible in a rhythm game. I don't know how I feel about killing Olivia Pierce. We've established that trans-dimensional portals are probably a good thing, so... I mean, hell portals, not. Excuse me? Who the fuck is shooting at me? Also, I don't remember how to shoot, so that'll be fun. Look at you! You're a dude! You're the dude guy! Okay, could you not, though? I mean, I need you... I want to get behind you. Is the thing. No! You jackass! Why? Whoo, doggy. Okay, let's not... We're gonna doot this guy. We should have stunned. We should have stunned him. Stunning them would have been the... It would have been stunning, for one thing. That would have been the way to go. I messed up. That was me. Staggered demons flash orange when in glory kill range. Oh shit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Given that we're three-dimensional beings, going into higher or lower dimensions, we'd probably wouldn't be... It would be mind-breaking. Really though, you know, would it? I think we could handle it. I think we can handle it better than we expect. That thing just blew up all the fuck over my face. Is something else duding at me? No? Like, I hear duding noises. I think some of our minds also could use with a little bit of breaking. Just maybe? Because a lot of people's minds are pretty shitty. This is, I'm not, it feels like there should be a secret, but there does not seem to be a secret here. Why would you let me climb on something if there's not going to be a secret? I thought we established this in the last stream. Climbing equals secrets. Yes? No? I mean, there's something over here, but we can't access it right yet. It's a rune. We're gonna have to come from the other side. Give me my flippin' boots. Cause I wanna flip out and kill shit. Yep. Wait, there's laser beams. Glory kill. Oh, did something just like frickin' try to cold cock me? There will be no cold cocking going on. Thank you. Sorry if I can't look at chat at the moment. I'm currently getting fudge. Axel. No, I don't want. I want a glory kill. Stop making me not glory kill. Oh, look at you. You are cute. I don't know if that counts as like a neck puncher.
Lockdown
Um,
disengaged.
I mean, it's difficult reasoning in more than 3 dimensions. Honestly, Black Lamb, I have problems reasoning in just the 3 dimensions sometimes. Sometimes I think like 2 dimensions would be a lot easier for me. Danger. Danger, Space Cowboy. Now we got green lights. We've also got green lights. And green lights, but that's locked behind a thingy. We can't get that thingy yet. I'm glad we have our shotgun back though. That makes me very happy. Oh, I bet we need like a double jump here. We need like the Super Mario double jump. Gotcha.
Completed in 2127, based off a prototype developed by Samuel Hayden's research team. The Argent Tower, also known as the Argent Inductor, is the UAC's crowning achievement.
You know what? I don't think that's much of a crowning achievement, to be honest. It'd be like the cyanide injector is a crowning achievement, and it's like, it's not. Oh, thank you. Environments. I don't know if that was a secret, but we got it. Is this room just actually a room? Tier 2 manifest. We need the auto map. As Tier 2 advocate, you have already proven yourself dedicated to the UAC's mission. The Argent Tower is a monument to that dedication. It is the center of our universe. It is our triumphal arch. It is the gate that marks the path to our future. As such, it must be cared for with reverence and devotion, as if it were your child. I don't know how I feel about this. It's up to you, Tier 2 advocate, to make sure that our altar to the future... Like, is this not just giant fucking red klaxons? Functions perfectly at all times. What is your job to clean the energy filters or calculate the plasmatic isotope mix, or just to oil the hinges on the blast doors? Approach your work as a professional, as a follower, and as a hero to this cause of science. Science! With a capital S. Unlike everything else in your life, your work here matters. Oh my fucking god. Did they even just say that? They just said that. They said it. They totally did. And remember, from within it flows the power, and the power must always flow. Like the spice. You've been warned. I feel like all kinds of things here. I'm feeling things, is what we're going with. That's weird. Like, it says the objective is here, but I'm not seeing... I didn't see an objective. Oh! Oh, boots! Give me my f***ing boots! Look at these things. These are kicks. These are pumped up kicks. They're buskin boots. I want to go out buskin now, frankly. Did we miss anything over here? Now that we've got these, like, just these kicks, I feel. Yes, look at that. Look at that. It's open. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's totally open. Don't give me the shit. Why must you mock me, game? Do not make mock with my feelings. It's chicken mesh. It's not even like, that's not even a thing. I do not have very much upper body strength, and I could get through chicken mesh. Thank you very fucking much. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, fine. We found it anyways. Take it, but at the same time... Rune Trial. Super Shotgun eliminate 30 unwilling before the timer expires. Yes, like, we can do this. We just gotta kill shit? That makes it a lot easier, frankly. Give it to me. I need all of it and more. Also have a Discord message? Oh, it's an announcement. I mean, like, I appreciate it, but at the same time, it's not really something that I super duper need right now. Yes, yes, we know. We're aware. Let me just kill things. I'm just gonna thank you. Whoa, 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 buddy, buddy, what are you doing? Oh, come on. Red claxons is a funny synesthetic image. Do you, Black Lamb? Like, I don't know. Do you have synesthesia? It's only that I've met like a few people, but just very few people who have synesthesia. Would these things like stop? Oh crap! No, 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 no! Just thank you. Die. Where? We've only got 5 seconds. We've only got 5 seconds? Shit! Oh, thank God. We need more. We need more of you. Thank you. I will check the chat in just a moment. Oh crap, no, we're gonna run out of time. Not really, no. Even though I can assure you that there was this one time that my water tasted green. Interesting. I mean, I've not had an experience that feels analogous to that. So I only understand it from what people have said. And the closest analogous experiences I could say would probably be not good for TOS, so we're just not going to say them. Although I'm pretty sure that the I forget what it's called. The point where you can't be charged with a crime anymore has probably passed. Oh, we screwed it. I posit that RISA means red flags and red alert mixed into one. Yes. I posit that Black Lamb means hearing claxons as red would be an interesting experience because it falls in line with our ready-made rhetoric. Okay. So we've got like a bunch of different metaphors that are all crashing into each other. But I do associate claxons with the color red because my mental image is like the spinning red light that you see whenever there's an emergency thing going on. I hadn't even picked up on that. Okay, we're gonna bash you. We're gonna bash you. There's just a lot of bashing going on. I am gonna need to focus just a little bit on this, I'm sorry. And it looks like we can go around the far edge here. Alright, there's like 3 more guys over in this corner. Oh, you are just douches? I need to teach you about fiduciary health? I don't, actually. Like, if they go broke, I don't really care. That was close. It feels like a lot of this is just figuring out the optimal route for the arena. Shit, where did you go, jackass? Thank you. Okay, got more in here. Awesome. Excuse me? Your schema of alert and emergency contains a spinning red light. Yes. Hive is on point. And I don't know that I've ever had a time where I felt like Hive weren't on point. Alright. Efficiency. Let efficiency be our watchword. Alright, so we went down there. See these guys over here. That's good. There's another one to the side. Fuck off. Thank you. No, you can't, you don't get to, you need to understand. Gosh darn it. I'm sure I'll disappoint someone at some point. I will no longer be on point. I will be off it. Hive, don't down on yourself like that. I trust you. I trust your on-pointedness. Your pointedly on-pointedness. I shouldn't be having this much trouble. Oh, although it does look like we can stun crowds. And that's a thing to keep in mind. I will be aggressively forward for folks. Self-deprecation worries me to no small end. Oh, shnikes. Oh, we're not gonna do it. I say this, only in the spirit of PtaER is human. I feel like you're making a joke there, but I'm not sure. Alright, I'll give this like another couple of tries. I don't want to spend too long fudging around with this. Alright, so that crew is down. Now, this group is also down. Good. Alright, that jackass is dead. Also death. Spin around. Do-si-do. I'm fucking do-si-doing over here. Don't get in my face. Jackass. I think we just left the guy. Yeah, we did. Alright. Now, that's 6 seconds. We still need 4 more. Where are the last... Oh, it was cute though, Hive. Like, I can't. I can't. Rabbitsu! Yo! We are doing terrible at this rune trial. Like, actually shameful. But it is a pleasure to have you in chat, as always. I hope life is treating you with kindness. Oh, just don't be a jerk. It's so little to ask for. Demon. You're not a shiny demon either, so, like, what are you for my Pokedex? Nothing. Okay, so there's nothing there. Schnikes? Rush? Oh, crumbs! We trust your pointily on pointedness, Hive. We do, Black Lamb, we do. I'm not trusting my shotgun here, but, you know, I'm not Bruce Campbell, so it's kind of a bit hard. Right, so we got those. Actually, you know what? We should drop down here. Yes, that is much more efficient. Self-deprecation is a tricky one, and I'll read the rest of that in a moment. Because I am, once again, in the thick of it, the Allen thick of it. What did I miss? Who did I miss? Oh, crumbs. Damn it! Alright. Self-deprecation is a tricky one because it's a form of safe humor. It's a form of impression management, and it's also a form of negative self-talk that has been externalized for others to hear, and you can never be sure which variant it is. Like, I mean, I think they all kind of bleed into one, though, when you get down to it. And I don't know if it's a form of safe humor, because I mean, a lot of humor is dealing with denigration at some point, and then we get into the kind of topics of like, are we punching up or are we punching down, and we ought to be punching down. I could see to a certain extent, for example, from my own space of privilege, punching up at myself in my position of privilege is kind of a safe humor, but at the same time, it's also dragging the self down, and those kind of messages can be self-replicating in the brain meats, I find. It's safe humor in that the target is yourself, so you're sure not to be punching down. Yes. I'm going to take like just a 2-minute break because I don't want to get mind flooded by this trial. So we'll take a 2-minute break, then we'll come back, we'll try the trial 2 more times, and then I'm just going to give up on it and say like, what the fuck, I don't care. But we'll be back. He said, play the best song in the world, and I'll eat your souls. To the Peter, we said, okay. We played the first thing that came on, just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy Alright, we are back. Something big words or something. They can feed into systems of negative self-talk that reinforce schema that then need to be undone, and gosh, is that a trip and a half. Yes, that's a lot of what I'm getting at. There's rules of dealing with alcoholism or other addiction issues is faking it until you make it. That the idea that even though you don't feel like you've broken away from your addiction, that you pretend that you do until that pretending becomes a true thing. That you're kind of going through the presentation of not being addicted to substances until that pattern of behavior, pattern of thinking, becomes a naturalized pattern of behavior, pattern of thinking. But that's a sword that cuts both ways. That if you are kind of presenting yourself in an overtly negative light constantly, you're kind of faking that, even if it's not truly your self-image, but image management, as you mentioned before, Hive, that I think it can become easy to internalize those ideas and start to act to fulfill those ideas because you come to believe that those things are true. If someone compliments you and you go, yeah, but I'm such a bad person, though, it delegitimizes the other person's statement. It can also come across as untrusting or ungrateful. That's a hard one, Rabbit. You're right. Like, you're 100% correct in that. The interplay of compliments, that it's not just yourself receiving the compliment, but it's the other person who's going out on a limb to some extent in rendering that compliment, because it's their judgment that they are saying you're a good person or you're an attractive person or whatever. And it can be really hard from experience. This has actually kind of been a long-standing thing between myself and Honey Bunny. She's always been complimentary towards me, and I've never been able to really truly accept those compliments, to believe that they are a real thing. And it took me a long time to realize that it not only was that speaking towards my own self-image, but it was, in a sense, projecting a judgment of her judgment that was unfair and negative. So, like, I mean, it's hard. It's really hard. Funny thing, Exaholic Season 2 had this whole thing as a major character arc for our main character. Interesting. Interesting. That might be something for me to look at. But allow me to jump in. We said 2 more tries at this rune trial. I think I've got the map, the layout kind of in my head. We're gonna see if I do. Of course, even if I have the layout, it might not matter if I'm not quick enough, but we'll go for it. Yeah, compliments are tough. Compliments are very tough. Alright, let's do this. You, my friend, are dead. Also, you are dead as well. Good. Excellent. I'm loving it. Not like I would love McDonald's. I generally don't tend to love McDonald's, though. It's got problems. Now, we maybe shouldn't have gone up that ladder, I think. Oh, there's... wait. There was a guy over there. I'm sure that I saw it, and I was correct. Now, okay, where are the other ones? Oh, shit! Damn it! I feel like there's a place that we're dropping down that we really shouldn't be. That I think is probably costing us more time than we need it to. But we go straight across here. There we go. Now we're gonna have to turn around because there were 2 chaps behind us. There we... That's good. And we picked up all the glory kills, so that's important. Now there's a guy that went off to our right. No, see, I don't know if we want to go up there. I really got compliments in the past, like maybe every few years, so I had a lot of time to rethink them for me. Really? Rabbits? People ought to have been complimenting you. 'Cause you're good people. Kittens! Yo! How you doing? It is a pleasure to see you. I hope that life is treating you excessively well. I might be... Oh, crap. Oh, we fucked that. Okay, this run is already screwed. I might be a little bit, distracted. Because... Also, can I just say, like, as a side piece, that I love TTK as an abbreviation? I find it very charming. I'm good. The boyfriend and I went to see something that I can't take a look at right yet. Like, I don't want to die, but I also want to check what's going on. Okay. Thank you. Good, good. Now, I think there was a guy... Yep, behind us. Now, we don't want to go up the steps. But where do we... Wait. If we don't go up the steps, where the hell do we go? What do we got? The boyfriend went to see a house this morning. Great news. That's really, really good news. I understand that it wasn't an indicator of my person, but rather the people around me. Then, Rabbits, I really, really hope that the people around you now are giving you the praise that you deserve. I know that I myself, personally, am very glad to have met you. I'm glad to have met all of you. And I want you all to understand that quite strongly. Strongly is the word that we're going to go for. But I appreciate your voice, Rabbit, both in chat and also on your streams. I think that you do good work. I think you've got a very strong focus and an important one. And you take like 0% shit, which is always, you know, that's a pretty good thing. Oh, crumbs. Okay. And we got that guy. So I guess we have to go up that stairway, but it feels like there's not any zombos up that stairway. So, like, where is the screw up here? How are we fudging this? Because we're definitely fudging something. So up the stairway, there's a zombo there. Oh, we got zombos. Okay, how did I miss you guys? You're like right there? Now, then... Okay, wait, I'm trying to see this in my mind. So we go straight across, drop down. We're in a chamber. We want to get the ones that are at the bottom of the drop, the ones that are to the right in the chamber. Then we go up the stairs, drop down and turn right. Left? And up another set of stairs? I really like the people around me. I know they value me, even without compliments too. That's important. That's a really good place to be in, Rabbit. And I'm glad that you're there. It's not actually finished yet since it's a new build, but it's nice. We'd get our choice of bathroom tiles and kitchen fittings, etc. Wow, like that's like the whole picket fence and everything. New house? Hopefully new house. It depends if we want to go for it. We're strongly considering it. If we can afford it. That's big, TTK. Like, that's super big. He seems to like the area more than the one that we were looking at before. Also cool. It won't be finished until July or August anyway, so we have a little bit of time to decide. Then, by all means, please take all the time that you need. Alright, this is going to be the last shot. Swear, it's the last one I'm going for. If this one fucks up, then fuck it. I'm not going to deal with it. Zombo. Also Zombo. Take that. Want the glory kill, thank you very much. There's another one right there. Good, good. Drop down straight flat. We missed one. Shit. We got him behind us. Okay. Good. No, not good. Oh, fuck you. You are such douchebags. I swear to God. I hate you. Fuck. Damn it. Last time. Last. This is it. This is the last. Just like bottles of whiskey. This is the last one. I am not doing this well. Zombo. Thank you. Fucking Bruce Campbell makes it look so goddamn easy. I just swear. There you are. Thought you could hide. There's no hiding from me. I'm the Doom person. Thank you. Also you. You are a sweetheart. Please, yes. Wonderful. We've only got 3 seconds. We know! Whatever. Okay, that's done. Cool. That's great. It was fun times, Rune Trial. I had fun times with you, but not doing that anymore. Job situation doesn't look too bad either. Ooh, wow. Considering everything going on, it's pretty good too. That's like, yes. That's big good. Big good. I'd need to get buses, but I'm used to that. Kittens, because like I don't know what your geographical layout is for like your city space. Would a bicycle be a viable choice? Like that's one of the biggest things for me as far as kind of happy living is that just about everything in the Osaka area, the main core Osaka area, is very bikeable. Id Software could make a perfectly good Evil Dead game. Most likely, yes. Whether or not that's a thing that we need, I think is a separate question, but yeah. Alright, like, I feel kind of bad that we screwed that up, but technically yes, practically no. Fair enough. I've tried riding a bike several times, and I fall. Oh! Oh, jeez! Kittens, I am so sorry. You've mentioned movement issues in the past. That's something that I should have kept in the back of my brain meats. I apologize about that. Grr. Oh, it's Kronos! It is so good to see you. They do happen, kittens, but I'd rather they didn't. It is a pleasure as always, Kronos. I hope that you are doing very, very well. Gonna have something coming for you, Kronos. I need to do a little bit of math just to kind of make sure that things are safe on my end, but yeah. I hope you're keeping an eye on a P.O. box or other P.O. box adjacent thing. Everyone is here. The only one, I think the only folks that we're missing are Marky Barlow and Patrick, who are generally LBP stream folks, and Little Big Dez, but Little Big Dez watches with kids, and we've kind of talked a little bit about maybe Doom is not the best choice for the children's. What's up? So I bring slightly sad news, then bad news, then kind of good news. looking forward to the good news, but let us know. And Ludo. That's a good call, Hive. That's a very, very good call. Let us know in your own time, in your own style. Kronos, I went camping with my school and I earned the title Little Miss Bump. Worded because I flew off my bike into nettle bushes twice. Ooh. That's... I mean, if you're gonna earn a title like that, that's probably the way that you do it. I know sometimes with Ludo that, like, free times, open times, and the interplay between, like, their time zone and my time zone is not always, like, super helpful. The sad news is that the art piece I submitted didn't win any spots. I did see that, and I mean, I saw some of the other art pieces that were submitted, and I think that you had a good chance at the running. Oh, the eye meets! It ought to be midday for Ludo right now. Oh, Kronos, I'm worried, but let us know as you do. Don't feel rushed. How did we make that jump before? This makes no sense. Okay, Risco, love, don't just be pounding your head into the things that you're pounding your head into. Yeah, no joke, Kronos. A little bit worried considering the trajectory of the whole eye meat situation. Alright, so we go here. I think it's mostly that they do workouts. I know that they were doing the hikings, yes. Remember how I said that I healed well enough to go to the ramen place? Yes. After a day later, the symptoms came back literally overnight. They were visibly worse than before. Oh, jeepers, Kronos. Yeah. Like, that's a whole... Like, there's a lot there. Is there any chance, like... I'm just thinking about the timing that you've mentioned. Is there any chance that this is an allergy thing that's going on? Those delays I were able to put off, gonna have to stick them back in. No, God, please, yes. All the delays that are necessary? Oh, come on. Why are you falling? Doom person, don't do this to me. No, I mean, like, it sucks. It definitely totally sucks, but if it's necessary, then please do. Us, welcome back. Black Lemon, it is a pleasure to have you back. The good news, which is something I didn't have the stream not pushed back to Friday. Oh. I mean, this stream? But I'm glad that's good news. That makes me really happy. We totally missed, like, a whole bunch of somethings, I feel like. Also, yeah, it was absolutely an allergic reaction. Something carpet-related in my room. Oh. Okay. That's... Alright, so it's something... Where you live that needs to be removed from the environment. What are we doing? What are we even doing? We fall. And why do we fall? To get back up again. She tells herself. Hive is right. Being able to still enjoy the ramen place is a big good. trying to track down exactly what it is in your environment that's causing you the trouble is a pain in the ass. But if you can nail it down, then that should be an overall good. And I've got my fingers crossed on that point. I cannot enjoy, but cannot enjoy carpets. Well, you know, carpets are highly overrated. I don't have any carpets. The good news, appointment Wednesday morning. I was able to get a refill for the ointment, which is already kind of settling in again. Yes, that's great news. I want to make a joke about pricks, but I'm not gonna. But I want you to know that I could totally have done that. And it's only by sheer force of will that I'm not, but it's there. Let it be an assumed joke. Now, like, we should be able to, there's like an auto map up here. Just not doing well with it. Right. Don't run off. Don't run off. We keep on screwing that up. We don't want to screw that up anymore. Now, like, the auto map should be above us? I don't really know how that works. It's not there. Is it? It is. It's totally there. I found a secret. Oh, it's not an auto map. It's Argent Energy. Oh, don't worry, Black Lamb. I mean, it was a joke about pricks. It was a less than funny pun. Health, armor, or ammo. Like, we just should go for ammo. The slightly bad news again, it came to my attention about 2 hours ago that apparently the freezer might not be working. Well, where are you going to keep the murder victims? Obviously this was an emergency. So we had to get through our popsicle supply, half of one box. I mean, it's better than having to go through, like, a whole thing of meat, I suppose. Don't fall. Don't fall, thank you. Something prick something test. Failed Kronos is nice. I mean, you gotta go with the lemons and lemonade. Speaking of meat, I have beef stroganoff in the slow cooker. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I hope we don't have meat stored. I also hope that you don't have meat stored, because you'd have to get cracking on cooking it. And even then, like, if the freezer's gone, but the fridge is still working, that would kind of be viable. I need to cook. To be honest, I've not been treating the meat suit particularly well recently. I've been eating a lot of garbage. I shouldn't be. I have ingredients. I can cook. And I just kind of don't. And that's not good. Listen, this thing is shooting at me, and I need it to not do that anymore. I think that would be chill. Wait, I came down here for nothing? I'll be right back. Apply the ointment and tend to the burning eyes again. Apply that ointment, Kronos. You show it who's boss. Those eye meats, they ain't got nothing on you. We're gonna go with that. This was terrible. Bad idea. Do you want me to make and mail a pizza? If I could mail food to Australia, I absolutely could. I absolutely would. Wait, Hive, why do you need... Are you... Hold on a second. Have I screwed up, like, everybody's names again? Is the freezer Hive's... No, that's Kronos' story. Oh, it's just Hive is being hungry. In that case, that's perfectly okay. My favorite thing in the world is cooking for people, especially baking. Cooking for people is definitely more fun than cooking for yourself. That's something I very strongly feel. And when I get out of the habit for cooking for myself, like, it can be pretty hard to get back into said habit. Do we have to, like, loop around? Is that what they want us to do? Whatever. Let's just do this and be done with it. We've spent, like, far too much time fucking and ducking around. See if you get a referral for a prick test at some point, Kronos. Find out what you're allergic to so you can make adjustments such as... That's a hard question, Black Lamb, actually. But no, you're 100... I am people. Or at least I need to recognize myself as people. Also, nice use of kanji there. I appreciate the Kiken. Stomps. I am a squirrel. Risu is Japanese for squirrel, after all. But more it's like... I like doing things for others. I like giving gifts when it's financially possible for me to do it. I like making meals for other folks. It's not really something I care to do for myself. And it's one of the reasons that living alone as I do now, my repertoire of recipes has really gone down because I don't really care about eating the same thing all the time. So it becomes more of an efficiency type of thing. Now there was a demon here, and that demon needs to be gone. Oh, you jumped up there because you're just a complete douchebag. The interesting thing here is that this drags us back to our non-human person's conversation a few streams ago. Like, there are certain conversational topics that I feel like we'll probably end up looping back to a lot because they are chunky and chewy. If you'd like a pair of hand-knitted socks, DM me. Kittens, that's like... And this is not joking. That's a really kind offer. As I've grown older, I've come to far more strongly appreciate the power of good footwear. And by footwear, I mean socks, you know? Like, when you're a kid and you get socks for Christmas, and it's like, Grandma, what the fuck is this? Mima, what are you doing? Why are you giving me socks? As an adult, like, socks are, especially good ones, are just straight up gold. Wait, something just roared at me. You can't just roar at me like that. That's not cool. Oh, we still need to do the reverse side neck breaking things, I guess. I don't think that these are reverse side neck breaking things. We're totally gonna die. Hold on a second. I have to make sure that we don't die for a moment. Ooh, what did I miss? Not sure mostly through the segment. I've heard the assault rifle with a tactical scope helped make this section more manageable. Oh, interesting. I like giving gifts to others to the point that I sometimes use money I actually need myself because I forgot I needed it. Holy dogs! Black Lamb, there is such a mood on that. Like, no joke, 0% joke. I have done exactly that thing. And it's a very weird feel. I was just gonna chainsaw this dude. Socks are no joke. Socks are very comfy, soft, and pretty. You know, as stereotypical as it is, and I know it's stereotypical, but I've spent the longest time looking for tall, stripy socks. They are not to be found. It shouldn't be such a problem. You would think that tall, stripy socks would just be a thing everywhere. They are totally not. I'll be lurking for a bit. Gonna prep some chicken bones. Ooh. For, self-made chicken stock. Rabbits, that sounds awesome. Please enjoy them. Welcome back, Kronos, by the way. I can make... Oh, I don't think I... Lacy frilly is not... Like, that's not in the style. Programming socks. Like, that is what they are, isn't it? Black Lamb. Like, they are straight up programming socks. That whole, like, the whole joke meme about, like, the trans woman environment is 3 lesbian programmers in stripy socks making their own game. It's like, it's a thing. It's a feel. No, kittens. I mean, I'm not gonna lean on you for my soction. Once you're an adult, you have to spend money on socks, and you have to balance a limited resource pool among all other things you need to buy, so the value inherent in someone giving you socks for free is much increased. Hive, like, straight up. Not something they teach you in school, but that is absolutely a thing. Eyes still slightly burning, but sadly not much can be done for the immediate moment. As long as that there's... What are you doing, my friend? As long as there's some incremental progress, Kronos, that by itself makes me very happy. Don't worry about it, so apart from gaming, knitting is my main hobby. I love doing it, especially for others. Kittens. I may just, like, catch you on that, that socks offer. Just imagine, if they taught you the useful stuff in school. Mood? Also mood? Umberkin? I found a secret. Was it a shiny secret? In the middle of the road? I guess it's this little drone boy. Charge burst, heat blast. Like... The thing is, if we get... Oh, we could switch between the two! Oh, that's a fancy. Then, I mean, let's rock it. Do you use all your 40 paws when knitting? These are the questions, Black Lamb. I think these are the questions for our times. We get lost playing with the yarn sometimes. I mean, that's a mood. That's certainly a thing. Monsters, it's the Revenant. The pose that the Revenant does in its pictures is so dorky. I absolutely love it. And there should be like an armor thing around... Where? That's like a really weird spot. Hold on a second. Can we go around the outside of the building? I don't think we can. And yet, it feels like that's totally where it is. Huh. Like, I'm afraid to jump on the superstructure, because that seems like a good way of dying. On one hand, like, we don't really need the armor. There's a box here. No. 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 Is that what they want us to do? That seems a little bit wild. Fun fact, last 10 hit points you have in this game aren't weighted the same way as your remaining hit points. Such they last much longer and allow you to crawl back from the brink and make action feel much more frantic than it otherwise would. That is really cool, Hive. That is a very interesting design decision. And I can say that I like that. I like it a lot. Like, I don't feel like this is where the armor is. So I don't really know what they're getting at. Like, I don't even feel like we're intended to be up here. But I will totally do it. This is sequence break with She Says. It's totally not sequence break with She Says. They've got much better video production design. And they know how to work with other people. So that's the thing. But I do like sequence breaking. Or no, it's not sequence breaking, it's boundary break. Boundary break with She Says. Sounds kind of like how in Undertale, how enemy hits deal less damage the closer you are to death. That's like a really interesting mechanic. I think that's like really cool. Gamer shitheads started flaming them because, oh my god, I can't believe they were lying to us in the game that we made. Totally a no joke. Gamer shitheads can kind of go fuck themselves. I'm really down with that. I'm down with them just going to fuck themselves. I don't care about this armor. I'm looking at my my chalkers and nail polish, and now I'm sad because I can't put any on. Being a closeted trans person, transphobic parents, usual stuff. Like, my main experience with that Black Lamb, and I definitely echo what Kittens has mentioned, was with work, which I do think is kind of low-key one of the reasons that I've been so slow in getting back to work. But the idea that I needed to kind of play boy for work, and at least in particularly the previous job that I had, from not just a social issue, but it felt like a safety issue as well. Like, it sucks. I couldn't imagine having to deal with that at home. Because at least for myself, being outside of work is something that I could be myself, largely speaking. To not have that kind of space is, like, that's a lot to deal with. I feel like there could be a conversation about whether or not gamer is a slur. Although oftentimes it feels like it should be a slur. We totally went in the wrong direction. Well done, Nisco. Well done, well done. Ah! Frick gamers. Yeah, unfortunately. There's a whole lot of toxicity in gaming. I mean, I think that goes without any saying. I think that's like maybe the coldest of possible cold takes. And it's not even the toxicity of System of a Down before their drummer went weird. I guess their drummer is a Trumpy. Who saw that coming? Not me. Definitely not me. We say gamers because starring terms like that is good praxis. Ooh. That way you can shit talk them without having your tweets show up in term searches. Oh, wow. Like, that's not only good praxis, that's like just straight up damn smart.
That's an Argent accumulator she's carrying. She'll try to use it to open a portal manually into hell.
You know, like, nice job, by the way, in this cutscene showing the heft of the accumulator that she's carrying. Like, I feel like the body motion is something that's very familiar to me from the demolition job. Because every now and then I would have to carry things that actually were fairly well shaped like that. That were probably heavier than I should have been carrying. The way that the weight throws your body off balance. Nice attention to detail. I appreciate that attention to detail more than I appreciate, like, the number of vertebrae that show up when you rip something's head off. I don't really care about that. I've seen vertebrae. They're not that impressive. It's the same tactics you use with celebrities or high-profile terrible people who do name searches or have fans who do name searches. Makes sense, unfortunately.
Home of the patented Argent energy filtration system developed by Dr. Olivia Pierce. We are the only corporation with this technology, able to convert pure hell energy into clean control.
I cannot believe that these people in universe just straight up call it hell energy. This is, I think this is going to come up every effing stream. It's like, in the future, this is the future from the now that we are in right now. This is the future with no masks. Where society has basically just like let it all hang out in the breeze. Society's just acknowledged the fact that it's terrible people, completely awful people that will just destroy everything for their own selfish, immediate needs. Because any social group that has any vested interest in keeping up the polite facade of, you know, society does not fucking name things hell energy. It's
the only corporation with this technology, able to convert pure hell energy into clean, controllable energy. It powers this facility.
Just wowzers? Just like straight up wowzers?
Providing all the energy a family needs to live a fun and productive life on Earth and the surrounding colonies. But we can't do it alone. It takes a team to make it happen. A team of people.
I'm gonna check out.
Unleash your potential with the
I'm gonna check out chat because I feel like I lost a couple of things. As I was going off on a rant. Fun fact: she's also in almost constant pain, which made it harder for her to pour energy into resisting the influence of hell. That's interesting, Hive. I kind of want to see like how they play that, but that's an interesting dynamic to the character. God, this eye burn is so bad. Really pissed I got to deal with it again. Me too, Kronos. I echo Hive. They're capitalist research. They have to brand their shit. I mean, I dig it, Umbrikin. I totally do, but. Really though? Like hell energy? Fun fact, hell energy is not actually indigenous to hell. I love it. Sun's too bright. I hate summer. Dig that. I can't believe we live in this society. Holy shit. They don't play that beyond the lore entries because while the player may care, Doomguy doesn't. All right. No, I mean, that's actually absolutely right. Like, Doomguy seems to care about so very, very little. We totally missed something behind us. And we missed, oh god, way down there. Like, do we want to go for that? Fuck it, why not? Is this what we missed? Oh, there's our secret. Good. Monsters. It's a summoner. Fucking summoners. See, the only thing I worry about, like, going back for this armor deal, which I think is probably a good idea, is that we're gonna have to listen to this knob just go on about the Hell Tower again. And I really could give, like... I don't know. I was gonna say it like a different phrase, because I've been reading up on Transmetropolitan again. But I kind of don't want to because Warren Ellis, and like kind of, you know, just like fuck Warren Ellis. But anyways, I said I wouldn't do this. What was I not gonna do? Hell energy definitely slipped through the cracks. While not the same, Agent Black spoke thus: if you leave a lie to fester through generations, it becomes unwritten law. It's conveniently exploitable. Doomguy cares about the important things, not hell energy. Yes, like, you're right. I'm still trying to figure out what it is I said I wasn't gonna do that I'm totally doing now. Is it backtracking? Because you're right, I did say I wasn't gonna backtrack. Do you want me to do the thing with the Argent Energy? Why Argent Energy isn't indigenous to hell? Like, kinda? I don't see a reason why not. You weren't gonna backtrack to get all the secrets. That's a good... Yes, you're right. My only defense here is that I think the armor's probably gonna save our butt later on. But you're definitely right. I don't want to get into that habit of trying to grab every little thing, because we will be here forever. Especially since some of the little things are dependent on skill, not just sharp eyeballs. Oh, Jesus! I didn't notice you! Those demons, they were just like there. They were just chilling, and I totally fucked up their meal. Now, as a human being, I feel bad about that, but... Oh, what are you? Can I kill everything now? Oh, quad damage! Yo, let's do this! Get over here. Thank you. Now we need a bunch more. No, I'm not gonna make it. It's summoners. Fuck. No, I just screwed it up. Darn it. I don't think we got it. Gosh, jeepers. Other really harsh words. Whatever. I don't care. Can we throw a... Right, we have grenades. No, it's not what we're trying to do. Okay, we're gonna pop these guys like corks. Oh, there's two of you! And they're very fancy looking. Like, I'm digging the designs. I would take this lass out on a date. Like a little date. But, you know, maybe coffee. Possibly, maybe a movie. If the coffee goes well, like, maybe take them out to a movie. But they're rocking a style that, as far as Inhuman Beasties, is, like, kind of a whole thing. Okay, so there was this planet called Argent Dinur. It sounds like a 1930s movie star. There was this dude called the PtaER, right? His son got killed by the forces of Hell, and he made a deal with Hell to get his son brought back to life as long as he let Hell invade Argent Denur. And they basically took over everything, and the souls of the residents of Argent Denur is what Hell energy is. Huh. Again, it's very on the nose theme naming here. These corporations, they seem to lack a marketing department and a PR department. And, you know, maybe that's to the positive. Like, maybe the future has... No, probably it's not to the positive. Probably it's definitely to the negative. I'm going to take like a really quick pause here, because this has been a bit. Grab myself a little bit of water, because my voice is getting kind of creaky. Also, grab myself a cigarette, because we're going to just do opposite things. It's opposite day. But we'll be back in mere moments. Wow. Hello, hips. These hips don't lie, and what they're saying is that I've been sitting down for too long. Well, I don't know why this lamp is so bright. It seems new. Are you filled with hell energy, lamp? Is that your gig? I don't have my eyes on you because you'd probably burn my eyeballs out of their sockets, but I'm wondering, I'm giving you the side eye, lamp. We are back. I don't know why my kitchen light is so bright, except for just the fact that I almost never use it. I don't know what is on tonight, but you're a dude from said planet who's so angry that he kept killing demons to the point that Hell got so scared of you they effectively dropped an entire building on you, and then UAC found your tomb. And then when Hell possessed Olivia, Samuel was like, "Lol, okay, Doomguy is the only one who could stop her, and he woke you up. It's also implied that you're still also the Doomguy from the previous Doom games. Eternal makes things more complicated because they retconned a couple of things and it's all weird. As long as they didn't retcon the thing about the Doomguy not being willing to fire on unarmed civilians, I will take the weirdness. I'm okay with the weirdness. The only corporation I like is the Lithoid megacorporation I play on Stellaris. Okay. I'm not super familiar with Stellaris, Black Lamb, but I will trust if you are running the show that they're probably relatively trustworthy folks. Wish I had some miso soup right now. Miso soup is really good. It's a very simple soup. It's mostly a broth, but it is really yummy. If you've got issues with hypertension, because it's very high sodium, maybe not so great, but I haven't made miso for myself. I should really buy like a package of miso and get in the habit of buying some tofu every week and making myself up like a nice simple miso for breakfast. But I do recommend it. And actually, let me the next time that we hit one of our financial checkpoints, Black Lamb, let me get in touch with you because I'm pretty sure, I would have to check, but I'm pretty sure that because miso is a processed product and it is sealed, that it's shippable. There might be some miso in your future. Doomguy was very ruthless about killing, but he's gentle with people who aren't who he wants to kill. Basically everyone who doesn't deserve to be killed. Wait, do I don't want to listen to that guy again. Right, okay, so the demon's here. Miso soup with tofu cubes and scallions. Oh my god, it's so good, kittens. It is so good. Alright, now we just want to go and we're going to rush for the quad damage, because that's what we want. Quad damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 15. 6. Something's punching me and it could stop. Thank you very much. 7, 8, 9. No, don't run away. I love you. Your look is so cool. Oh, we're out of quad damage. Fuck it. I don't know if we got that or not, but we're gonna just guess that we did because it's better than not. Oh, jeepers. Could you not kill me though? I will look at chat in just a wee mo, as it were. Fucking imps, I hate you. I should be doing glory kills, I know. But I am kinda in the Doom mood. Oh, that's a neat glory kill. I like that. Demons! Why do you think you're so cool when you're not? Oh, we got a tactical scope! Like, this is not going to make me any better at shooting things, but I appreciate the fact that it's there. Now I saw a fireball, and a fireball means that there's an imp. So, excuse me, but could you just, like, pop out? Thank you. Oof! Oofa doofa! I can't watch that person right now because I'm streaming. Trust me, I don't play cool guys in Stellaris. It's either fascist, slave trading plants, or capitalist cults. Oh, that's... I mean... that's a thing. Speaking of miso soup, funny story with a friend. After watching your name in the theater, we were hungry, but the only thing that looked appetizing nearby was Mikado's Japanese cuisine restaurant. We'd never been there before. Wiimote? in Doom Eternal, everyone is like, dude, stop trying to save the humans. Stop. They brought this on themselves. Stop. Like, even the ghost of his king, he just shrugs and continues killing demons to save humanity. We figured, hell, why not? So we went in. We were eventually led to our seats and ordered. My friend dropped the sudden bombshell that he didn't know how to use chopsticks at all. BFG Division plays here. Is BFG Division is a song? Is that the song? I need to get the soundtrack for Doom because I do love it. Can I? No, not get up on that. Alright, it's cool. It's cool. Stop it, map. No, map. What are you doing? Map, please. Oh, health kit. Okay, we got the health kit. Don't need to care about that. It's the remake of the song on the Doom soundtrack. Okay, and it's also a level in this game. Nifty. Alright, I guess this is where they wanted us to go, because we're gonna get squished if we don't. Can I kind of sneak around here? Nope, it's cool. I didn't need to sneak. There was no necessary need to sneaking. Ooh, like that's not a secret. So here I was, forcing him through a crash course on how to use chopsticks for his udon. Guess his pride wouldn't allow us to use a fork in a Japanese restaurant. I mean, like, you could do the whole Ving Rhames thing from Pulp Fiction about pride, but at the same time I kind of understand the feeling. Oh, that would be interesting, Kronos. Like, I think it would work. Stock is all set up. Gonna wait until it cooks and then come back. Take all the time that you need, Rabbit, but I'm glad that you've got your stock. I went from not being able to use chopsticks to using chopsticks literally overnight. I mean, it's not really a hugely impressive. Well, I don't want to say it like this because it sounds shitty to say it like this, but it's not like a big skill, which is one of those things where, because there are a lot of Japanese folks who are very much on the "oh, you can use chopsticks, how impressive" kick, and it feels kind of like a backhanded compliment. And I know it's not, like, actually that, but it can kind of feel that way sometimes. Can we get over there? I mean, I feel like we should be able to. Yes. Okay. This is good. We did a thing. I think we are... Are we moving towards a secret? I feel like we should be. The times I actually play cool types of governments in Stellaris, I get enslaved myself because I'm not good at the game. Oh, you're not as base as the other guy. I mean, it's like, it's weird. The way that compliments work here, I mean, I don't know if they're weird, but they feel weird sometimes. Oh gosh, no. Don't run into me. I found a secret. We found the Doom guy. I didn't get to play with it. You didn't give me the playing with the Doom guy animation, you doof. I am disappointed. That's like the best thing about the Doom guy things. You pick it up and you play around with the little hands, and then sometimes you like a fist bump. Fine. See if I care. Alright, we're just gonna kill all the demons. I think that's the basic plan here. Alright, we got a rifle that I can't pick up because I can't. Nice chair, by the way. This is just gonna be a giant melee, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. I think basically intense firefights are probably one of the strengths of the game. Oh, you're a biggin! Look at you! You are a very large lad. And I am okay with that. I probably don't need the scope. Oh. Definitely want to rip your heart out and stick in your stomach. There's a secret you can get here. There's a secret here to get a very powerful gun. Okay. We're gonna want that. Quad damage. Why do you taste so good? Quad damage. More? Please, before the quad damage runs out? I need to kill all the things. Why are there not more things for me to kill? Damn it. I'm disappointed. Oh, jeepers! That just... It'd be kind of an issue if intense firefights weren't all that. Truth. I don't know how to get it. Oh my... Hive doesn't know how to get a secrety thing. That's... I am shocked. Look, this is me. I'm shocked. But only lightly shocked. I don't want to put the pressure on you that you have to know everything, because that's a lot. I didn't get very far in this game. Oh, that's... I feel like I remember you saying something about that. That you got farther in Doom Eternal than you did in Doom... Look, could you not set me on fire, though? I mean, that would be really cool. It's just, I don't want to be on fire, is the thing. Thank you. Eat it! Doot! We're dooting it up. Like, there's no question about our dootage here. Oh, jeepers. Okay, many things trying to kill me. Biff! I want my quad energy, and I want it now. Thank you very much. And now... Oh, wait, excuse me? I don't know what happened there, but I'm okay with it. Thank you. Oh, Hell Knight. I love you, Hell Knight. But I want to know for sure... Oh, jeepers. Ah, so... Hi. Shine. Oh, God. It's also another Hell Knight. Everything is Hell Knights. That's our life right now, is the Knights of Hell. Now, I will take a look at the chat in just a moment. I got things. No! Look, you can't... I need you to not do that, though. That's so rude. Also, I thought the neon piping on the walls there was somebody's laser beam. I thought we were gonna get killed by the laser beam. Oh, hello. I don't know why I threw a grenade. Roar! Could you... These things, they keep shooting at me. I know that's their basic function in life, is to just shoot at me, but it feels like maybe we could work this out. Like, we could talk, we could chat. Be like, hey demons, what's up? What you got going on in your days? And like, oh, you know, it's the same. Got this quota. Gotta kill all the humans. Like, I dig it. I gotta kill all the demons. And we would bond over a cuppa. A cup of what? I don't know, but like a cuppa. We would have it. Alright, now there was some big boys, and I would like those to not be alive anymore. I would probably be aided in this if I could actually aim. I do like the design on these big boys though. They're cool. Eat your own heart, jackass! Oh my god, eat your heart out! Like, the joke is right there. The bit was right there, and I didn't see it. Gosh darn it. Like, it just... See, this... Doom is like the anti-bit. Because I feel like I can't focus enough to do bits. Oh, look at you! Just chilling up there. This big boy. Oh, crumbs! Oh, well, we're gonna miss the glory kill! Fudge! Fudge, fudge, fudge! Damn it! Oh, it's dead! Oh, buggery! Oh, buggery and strife! Fine. You just be that way, game. See if I care. I want to hit the square button to reload, and that doesn't make any sense at all. This is not Resident Evil. I don't need to reload, I just do that. Could you? No glory kills for me. That's cool. It's cool, it's cool. What do I need glory kills for? Big deal. Glory kills. I think I just jumped on something. I think I just jumped on something squishy. There's like one imp. There's always like one freaking imp that's just chilling someplace. Except you're not an imp. You're just a douche. Thank you. Woof! That was a thing. That was like a whole thing. I know I missed like a bunch in chat, so give me a second here. Killed by a Hellraiser. Guess one of the pre-order... Oh, yes, I saw that pre-order reward, and it is... like, it's a thing. Now that you say you're not familiar with Stellaris, it reminded me that I actually thought of streaming Stellaris. But sometimes I can spend 6 hours on a campaign only to get quite static mid-game. Like, I mean, I've been kind of thinking about that, Black Lamb, but more in the context of Disgaea 5. These kind of games that do get, like, draggy in sentences, in sequences. And I think that type of game might work pretty well as more of a chatty stream, because you don't necessarily have to focus your attention on what's happening on screen quite as often, because often not a lot is happening on stream. So if you were thinking of streaming Stellaris, that could be a format to go into, like going into it recognizing that it's not going to be high kinetic, and maybe having a couple of topics that you want to do a bit of a dig into, and knowing that you'll be able to devote the focus to actually get into those topics. Because that is the thing that I've noticed. There are times that there are things that I would like to talk about, but the action of what we're doing is so distracting that I can't stick to the topic the way the topic needs to be stuck to. So basically what I'm saying is that it's doable. Buttons! Oh gosh, no! Please, it's 100% okay to space out. Buttons. Remaster SpongeBob game in 5 days. I don't know. More ripping glowy bits from the glowy boys I see. Oh, we're just ripping and tearing. Everything's got big guts, and everything is big, and therefore it means that they have big guts for us to pull out. Loving it. By the way, the big boys. I'm loving the big boys. I'm doing pretty well, Buns. I'm really glad to see you. It's a pleasure to have you here. I do apologize that yesterday's stream did not work out. It was a hot sauce related incident, which it sounds like it should be the title for some like 90s emo rock band, but the hot sauce related incident. Now I'm doing a quick scan of the map because Hive did mention that there was a secret giant gun, but I'm not seeing any kind of secret giant gun indicator on the map, which is not to say that Hive is wrong. I don't want to give that impression. Just that it's not making itself immediately obvious to me. No, it does look like there's a floating armor thing. Now, I don't know that I need the floating armor thing, but it might be an indicator that there is something that I'm not seeing. I was watching someone play Mega Man 03 and she was like, "Oh my god, it's Pinhead!" when one of the bosses showed up, and I lost it. I could dig the feels. I can definitely dig the feels there. It's around here. I don't know if it's immediately here. That's fair. That's 100% fair. You either have a winning year, so the player with the highest economic military research power wins, or you don't have a winning year, and it basically becomes a race to being the first empire to conquer the entire galaxy. I still think that it would be doable if you wanted to do it. I think that there's formats that would make that doable. Black Lamb. But it would really be like what you're comfortable with doing. And I don't remember, because my memory is not honestly super great. If you mentioned wanting to stream in chat before, but if that is something that is, if that is a thing that you're interested in, please by all means keep us in the loop, because I would be very interested in watching. I just went up and I went down. Like, why did I want to do this? Was this a thing? I guess we go back up again? What the fudge? Game, what do you want from me? What is your major malfunction? Didn't mommy and daddy love you enough as a child? I don't know. That's like a really shitty movie, and it's got some really shitty ideas about basically everything. So, you know, that's the thing. Where game though? Actually, game. Where do you want me to be? Is the question. Because I will go to that place. I am more than willing to go to that place. I do know that Waypoint did a slur scream. It might have been around the things that almost squished you. Well, I guess, like, first off, we need to figure out, like, where the game wants us to be. Because I don't see an obvious objective marker. There's a locked door over there. Good. Alright, locked doors mean we can't go. Looks like locked doors over here. There's green stuff. Excuse me. And green stuff is usually an indicator of we can do something. Do we need to put up maybe all of these elevators? Is that a thing? That would kind of make sense. Oh, look at you going up and down. I think that this green boy here is where we're gonna need to go. Alright. That was well indicated, I just wasn't really paying the attention necessary to see it. I'm willing to eat that. Are you gonna squish me? No? Okay. It's just I don't want to be squished.
Indicates that it is nearing the top of this Argent facility.
If she ruptures that accumulator near the Argent beam, she could open up
Oh, Zogatar!
that we will never be able to close.
It's a pleasure to see you, Zog. Always good to have you drop by and chat, and I hope that your life is treating you with kindness. More kindness than you deserve. Which I would assume is already a large degree of kindness, but I want you to have even more than that. I'd like to stream at some point, I just don't know what game. Because I either play story-driven games that would take several streams, or more casual games I play need some amount of knowledge beforehand to understand what's going on the screen, like Magic the Gathering. I mean, from our own format here, I think that Magic might have a lot of buy-in as far as knowledge, but I think that doing a mix of long-form streams and kind of more one-off streams is definitely viable. And at least personally speaking, it feels... It keeps things from feeling like they're too stale. Usually our story-based streams, like our longer play streams, tend to last about 12 to 13 episodes. And then interspersing those with kind of like random play stuff. But I think it's a fairly comfortable format for myself at least. But obviously, I mean, that's something that you would want to be thinking about yourself and kind of figuring out what's your comfort point. Waypoint also streamed Battletech, so I feel it's entirely possible to stream systems-heavy strategy or 4X games. And I wish I could stream sometimes, if nothing else, just do a few runs for Risk-Rain 2. I'd love to see it. Kronos, I absolutely would. I'm not going to put any pressure on you to actually do that thing, because I know that can kind of suck. But if you did feel like doing that kind of thing, your gameplay, at the very least, is very solid. The YouTube videos that I've seen you do for Risk-Rain 2, I know that kind of the talking aspect can be intimidating and may not be something that you feel personally comfortable with, and if that's the case, then 100% that's cool. But it would be neat. Oh, crumbs! Oh, you fucking fuck. I mean, that was my fault. I was poking around where I shouldn't have been. You're gonna want to get on this revolving ring thing. Yeah, I was just wondering if, like, the puncture points were... Maybe there would be something hidden in one of the puncture points, but it turned out not to be the case. And I fell. I also don't own a microphone, so it wouldn't be as interactive as I'd like it to be. I'll be honest, Black Lamb, I've never paid more than $30-ish, like about 3,000 yen. Let's say like 3,500 yen for a headset microphone, and it's worked well enough for me. I don't think that a real high-end microphone is necessary. Okay, so now how do I get up on you? It seems like I should jump on that, but it's too high, isn't it? No! Hi, please, it's 100% cool. Don't feel like that's your job? Yeah, I've not been breaking my bank to get my headset microphones, and they've, for the most part, worked fairly well. Alright, let me... hold on a second here. Right, so we came up from that area. We got up onto here. We're on the center ring here. So there has to be some kind of platform that makes it viable. Now, I think I get it. I think I see it. I think what we... No, okay, but because it's green lit, and green lit means go. So maybe when it's punching out, that's when we jump on it? And what about this? What about this? Ha ha! Fancy pants! Who's got the fancy pants? I got the fancy pants. Oh, excuse me, demonic presence. How about y'all just fudge off? Super shotgun, regular shotgun, rocket launcher. Let's go super shotgun. And just blow everything up? Biff, bath, but also boff. How about boff? That was supposed to put you into the... Thank you. There we go. Oh, look at that. We just need him in the face. Like the badasses that we are. Thank you. That's what I've been trying to do this entire stream. Are you glowy? You are glowy. Awesome. Oh, jeepers. You are a Hell Knight. Oh, we got all sorts of stuff going on now. Once again, I apologize that I'm not going to be looking at chat for a moment. Got things that need killing. I don't think that's the chiropractor. I mean, the chiropractor thing that we're supposed to be doing, definitely not. That was definitely not it. That's not the boff. Damn it! Stop fucking up my chiropractor glory kills. Ooh. Oh, not good. Everything is bad, everything is doomed, which is appropriate, but at the same time, not what we need. You're glowing. Glowing means glory kills, thank you. Oh, Crumbs, you died. Imps, like, that's not cool. You're just completely clock blocking me? Oh, that was nifty. I like that. I would like to subscribe to that newsletter. Come down here and play with me. Don't make me aim. What's this jerk ass make me aim for? Awesome. Oh, lucky us. Well, let me check what I missed. Success! What was success? Revolving ring. Gotcha. Kind of late to say this, but honestly, it's really crazy how one of the key aspects... Kind of late to say this, but it's honestly really crazy how they were able to revitalize the gameplay loop of a decades-old series. I mean, they definitely did it. Have a look at the map. I'm celebrating, excuse me? Speaking of gameplay loops, I read somewhere that one of the key aspects to any good game is to be able to construct an interesting 30-second gameplay loop. I mean, I think that's at least in a fairly quick-moving game. That does seem... I would say that's definitely a thing. Check map! Okay. Video games are repetitive by nature. Being able to keep the player immersed for 30 seconds indefinitely is a surefire way to somewhat hide the repetition. Alright, we are checking map! Argent energy over here. Good. It's one of the power-ups from Metroid, I think, is what that is. So we're definitely going to want that. So, maybe the... Which one do we go to first? Let's try the power-up from Metroid first. So that's kind of to the front. Sorry about the insistence on map checking. I think you may be able to get the gun from here. Oh wait, no, the power-up from Metroid is just like one of those power-up gigs. Hold on a second. Is it? I mean, it's glowy like one of the power-up gigs, but... it got me thinking for my level. Am I having fun shooting and dodging bullets for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or 30 seconds? That's a pretty slick way to think about it, Kronos. I would say I'm definitely having fun for 30 seconds at the very least. That's the haste power-up. Okay. Got that. I mean, I'm not going to bother picking it up, but... 4D? That's like... two 2Ds back to back. Alright, there's a green thing here. That seems like it's going to be going to the next part of the facility. And, like, what is that... that asterisk-shaped bit underneath the haste? I feel like that's a Doom old school map. But maybe we can't get to it because we didn't, like, flip a trigger? That would make sense. I'm really bad at finding those triggers. Oh, hey, look at you. There's a Doom guy down there. I'm gonna leave the Doom guy. I'm gonna take a deep breath. And I'm not gonna go for the upgrade because it would mean backtracking, and we don't want to open up that particular can of worms. I'm being the better person. No backtracking. I'm gonna be good. No backtracking. Now there is a thingamabob up here, but that's just armor. I don't think I care about the armor. Oh, what are you? Like, do I need to get on top of you? Okay. Makes sense. What about sidetracking? Or consider this, what about side hacking? But only side hacking as done by Mystery Science Theater 3000. I would not recognize watching the original movie. I think it's got a pretty, like, probably needs content warning bit in the middle of it. There are like, there's two MST3K episodes that I always confuse. Side Hackers and Wild Rebels. They're both really good MST3K episodes, but one of them kind of scarred the writing team because they didn't check the movie fully before they chose it for the week's episode, and like right dead center in the middle of it, completely unexpectedly, was really something that was not appropriate for the show or viewing in general. So don't watch the non-MST3K version of that, I would say. Maybe if we're playing near... Oh. Maybe if we're playing near. In here might be the way to get the gun. Okay. Let's check it out. Take a good look at everything. Okay, it's one of those douchebags. Elevator locked. Alright, that's fine. That's probably going to open up the next section, so let's not think about that too hard right yet. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Like, okay, that was the Argent Energy. Right. I got that. I'm not seeing someplace that we could... Please, UAC spokesman, I don't care about what you have to say. It's... We've discovered that you're just a big D. It is down an elevator. Please. I don't want to go to hell. Actually, no. I mean, if we are projecting ourselves in the DOOMGUY here, then probably we do want to go to hell. When we get, like, right down to it, we drill down into the core.
The road to hell is paved by Argent Energy.
Can you shoot a hologram? I guess we gotta go back out. Energy transfer cycle resumed. Okay. Oh, well, look at... Oh, wait, no, hold on a sec. Oh. Well, that's cheap. I totally figured there'd be something there, but there wasn't. But now there was another one of those dealy bobbers. Is that also gonna go? Are you moving? Are you taking off? Yes. No. Fine. You just be that way, game. See if I care. I don't care. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nothing at all, game. Hope you're happy. Whoop! I'm riding on this thing. I don't know where it's taking me, and I don't care. If we're projecting ourselves on the DOOMGUY, it's probably kill demons! I mean, totally kill demons? I think that's basically a given. Oh. Watch out for that. Alright, we got a ring system here. Doesn't appear like there's anything secret on it. Oh, we got Crackly. Got the Crackly. That's my favorite. But I don't feel like I could get over to that. Maybe... Like, it feels too far away? But I might be underestimating. Because it is green. I thought that maybe playing Hitman on stream would be fun, but that turned me into either speedrunning levels because I'd memorized them, or taking 100 attempts to complete them because Codename 47 has no real checkpoints. Ooh, okay. That seems like it could be a bit tricky. I remembered watching Northern Lion play Hitman 2. Oh, you fucking fuck. Oh, you fucking fuck. And it seemed like his way of dealing with Hitman 2 was to try to get, like, all the goofy, like, specialty kills. And also I think he was doing it a little bit in co-op as well. The last time I was watching Northern Lion stream, it would have been probably a year or a year and a half ago. So I don't know what that means for, like, what version of Hitman that is. I think of it this way, you get to spend more time in low tension Doom with us. That is true. And I do appreciate that. Can you check the elevator again? Do you mean like the thing here? The other one did have a different thing. My eyes ain't burning at the moment, so I'm actually enjoying the rest of the stream. That makes me really happy to hear. Kronos, I'm very glad that your eyes are not burning. Oh, we're gonna get squished. Oh, I wish I didn't squish that fish. Tadaima. Oh, kaeri nasai. The elevator in the room that you respawned in. Okay. I will 100% check that thing. If I remember how to get to it. Okay, it was right over there. That's not so hard. And...
The road to hell is paved by Argent Energy.
Elevator locked. Oh, kaeri nasai. I'm definitely reading that in the more cute tone of voice, as opposed to like in Paranoia Agent, where it's just like Tadaimas. Oh, that was glass. Kittens, it is 100% understandable, and I would never hold that against you. Doggos are very hard to stand against, and I would not force you to make that choice between stream or doggo. Hitman 2, the original series, is 2020 game, so you'd notice it was old by looking at the amount of polygons. Oh, 2002. Okay, that's a lot different. So this is where we were before, and it really does seem like that jump is not a viable one. Though maybe... Can we... Okay, we could totally get up here. Go team us! Alright. Green bits, green bits. Thinking we want to get over to that central platform? That seems like it's a go? Oh, foolish, 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 foolish. I went in the living room to talk to my mom, and she was dreaming, but she woke up when she heard my voice. I'm not sure the emotional tone that you... Oh no, buggery! Buggery, buggery! I'm not sure the emotional tone that you want us to read into that, kittens. I mean, you wanted to talk to your mom, so I imagine it's a positive? Oh, the dog woke up when... Okay, that's completely different. Not bad, but definitely different. The dog waker. It's the dog waker waking the dogs. Well, you know, that was a big plot point in Stephen King's Eyes of the Dragon. Is that God is dog spelled backwards, and I don't really remember what King was trying to get at with that. Eyes of the Dragon was not a particularly good book. Oh, thank you for dropping me. That was super cool. I appreciate that more than you could possibly know. Good times. Good times. My bad, I totally could have phrased that better. It's not a problem, kids. we are getting like we're past the 2 hour point, so basically every 10 minutes from now I have to make another roll on the getting loopy chart. And like loopiness is inherent at this point. And basically I'm saying you don't have to own the any misunderstandings once we're at this point. Like they're pretty easily on me. Calling a god a dog is a common blasphemy in Italian. I did not know that. Black Lamb? Oh my god, Hive! Mini tabletop role-playing game where you play as a streamer and the DM is the audience. And looping around is something that we'll probably end up talking about some other point, because I don't really think we got the time for it now. But Godwalker is not really a class, but a type of being in the Unknown Armies tabletop role-playing game, and also the name of a slightly problematic Unknown Armies book. I say slightly problematic because I think it's actually problematic, but I think that the author had the best of intentions. And it is a late 90s, early 2000s jam, so it's kind of understandable for the understanding of topics at that time, but I don't think it handles them well. But maybe put a pin in that topic, because it is something that I'd like to come back to, both for the game itself, but also for the author in particular, because that author, while I do like that author a lot because I think they're decent people, they don't really deal, I feel, particularly well with LGBT plus, particularly kind of trans/intersex issues. But that's a chewy conversation, and that's not one that I think we really have time for tonight. But please remind me, because this is one that I've been meaning to come back to for the last couple of months. I just imagine someone taking a god on a walk like a puppy. I like your version a lot better. I like your version a lot better, but yeah. Oh god, demons. Like, are we not at the end of the chapter here? Oh, Amaterasu would be a good choice for that. Also, Coyote would probably be a good choice. That's the whole should you be telling this story issue. Yes. 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 It's kind of, I mean, It's kind of like the reverse Lovecraft, where people try to write off the racism in Lovecraft by saying, like, well, he was racist, but it was of his time. I think that this is, they were well-intentioned, but it was of their time. So yeah, it's kind of a thing, but like I said, it's a thing that I think it deserves time to breathe. Taking Amaterasu for a walk is like kind of the entirety of Okami, so it's not like there's not precedent. Now you get up on top of these things. I think I kind of see like where we're going from this point. I just want to make sure that... Oh, crumbs! No, 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 no! Oh, you fucking fuck. I swear to God. Black Lamb, you are 100% correct. Um, Lovecraft was like above and beyond even for his own time. And that's something that becomes pretty clear if you've read like any of his letters. That what's his name? S.T. Joshi? Is that his name? There was a Lovecraft biographer. I did a lot of like research on the Lovecraft stuff, but I'm kind of drawing a blank on the name at the moment. But he covers a lot of that pretty well. But I'm thinking more of kind of that framing of the excuse. I like it, Rabbit. It's like they say, Lovecraft was horribly racist. Bloodborne has horrible frame drops. I think in that case I would rather go with Bloodborne. In fact, I'm pretty definitely sure if I've got to choose one or the other that I'd go with Bloodborne. Hive, you put what was it, you or was it John that put like the really interesting Bloodborne essay in Kazi's Discord? I want to say that this was maybe last month or a couple months ago. But I do remember being quite being quite fond of that particular essay. And it's basically everything I know about Bloodborne at this point. God, if you read the horror story of the street, you know that he was more than just racist, just as racist as others of his time. Oh, the street is not good. The street is very not good. What is it called? Murders at Red Hook is really, really bad. Like, there are some things about Lovecraft that you could kind of be like, make the argument they're aliens, they're not supposed to be, you know, actual races. But then you've got like Murder at Red Hook, and Murder at Red Hook is like, whoa, buddy. It's a whole thing. I would say quite possibly Lovecraft's most overtly racist story. Although, like, there's a lot of competition for that. Incident at Red Hook, thank you. Oh, check the lift. Oh, we had a lift, you're right. Hold on a second. Did I miss the lift? About how Bloodborne is a very apt description of Victorian-era politics and a good critique of the systems that sprang out of Victorians' capitalism, colonialism, imperialism, and nation-states. The lift! The lift! The lift! The horrible lift! Elevator locked. The lift is lying to me, Hive. Unless is there another lift? Yeah, like maybe there's another lift higher up top. Because I keep on thinking that we're getting close to the end of the section, but they keep on throwing more stuff at me. Oh, nice call. Kronos, good call. I love it. We don't have, unfortunately, like, full-on, like, brownie points that can be redeemed for prizes. Oh my god, there's so much more. Risco, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? We are nowhere near the end. That's okay. That's okay. But if we did have blue ribbon prizes, like, that would be... I think that would be a good candidate. Oh, hello. Oh gosh, no. That's bad. That's really bad. I don't recall where the gun is, but it's down an elevator shaft. I can send you the article so you can post it in Chat Hive. Oh, can you send? Wait, who's sending the article to who? Oh, yes. I would be certainly happy with having the link in chat. So by all means. What is going? Well, how do we do this? Please, before my brain falls out of my head. I only have so much brain to spare. Okay, punch everything. How about a nice glass of punch juice? I don't think that you'd pour that in glasses, really. I think it'd be more of a decanter. Touchscreen, why you know let me copy and paste? It's filled with hate. Hive touchscreens, they're hateful. Oh, poop. There's a hell beast too? Why you gotta do me like this? Thank you. Alright. Okay, we got more of these dudes. That's not a good thing. And where do we go from here? Sweet child of mine? Alright, it's gonna make us squishy. So we don't want to be squishy. Ash wrote an interesting thing about PtaER as well. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. If I didn't have a keyboard attached, my iPad wouldn't have been able to paste that link. Ooh. That's not so good. Oh, it's a rune trial. This rune trial is getting exactly one attempt. Exactly one attempt. Equipment power. Armed with combat shotgun, eliminate 10 unwilling with explosive barrel damage before timer. Ow. I've got feelings about these rune challenges. Mostly in the fact that they require me to have some kind of skill. You have your own motives, your own desire. Oh, it's a link. What if there's a secret over the squishy thing? I can take a look. Oh, okay. That was our that was our thing. We tried it. I'll give it a quick pass, Black Lamb, but I think the squishy thing was too tall for us to actually jump over. But perhaps from the doorway that we jumped to, maybe we could jump to the top of the squishy thing. Let me give it a shot. Let me see what it looks like. Press L2 to use weapon modes. Think you missed an item or an upgrade? Visit Mission Select to see what's left to find and replay missions. Well, at least now we know that we could do that, because I was asking about that, I think a couple of streams ago. Oh, Black Lamb! Good catch! Good catch! Clever. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. At least now we know where it is, but that was kind of balls. Oh, crumbs, 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 crumbs. I'm really curious to see how the Nier remaster will play out now that it's Brother Nier. I feel like Papa Nier made more sense thematically. See, it's interesting, and I think I mentioned this before, that I originally avoided Nier because the only way for me to have played in English would have been to play the US version that had Papa Nier. And just from a purely visual standpoint, because I had no other information about the actual series, you know, the game series itself, I was really not interested in playing another grizzled, like, tough guy white dude. But after watching Halloween's stream of Basic Nier, and it really does seem like Papa Nier is the better choice for the story. Wait, that's just a database. It's not a I want my gun. I want my there were two options of dropping. So let's try the option. Wait, can I jump up there? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. A frog blip, a small animal, a small beastie with 4 legs, which lives boop in water, and both in water and on land. It's brown or green or yellow, or be it tropical. Wait, hold on a second. He may have diverse colors. It have lungs and gills, both. It hatched from an egg, and it is something as a tadpole. It grow to be a frog. If it can, something about being eaten. Papa Nier's a silly dude, though part of that might be because his voice is played over Brother Nier's script. Okay. I don't know. It's just like my brain parsing it. It wasn't my intent. There were definitely bits there that I couldn't follow. Although I think it probably helped working with ESL speakers, because there's a lot of kind of editing for, I'm pretty sure the person is going for this, and I'm pretty sure that this is where the mistake is.
You cannot stop me from claiming what I am owed! What I was promised!
I don't want to stop you, lady. I just want to kill demons. Like, I feel like we could totally work together on this point. You summon demons, and then I kill those demons. This is not the gun. This is a plasma rifle. We tried. We totally tried. We put it all out there on the line for the gun. Unless the gun is down here. The lift! I gotta drop down this thing? Hold on a second. Wait, really? Fuck it. Let's do it. I need to take a look at the context. It, diverse. Yeah, I'm 100% positive there that the Y is standing in for the I, and the U is standing in for the V. Here's the gun! Maybe! Not this gun! I'm, I'm okay with disintegration. Alright, alright, alright. Did the double jump. Is there another double jump? Can I get across to there? That's where I came from. Can I punch? The P is a... Oh, that's interesting. Like, I mean, that is something I did not know. The only, like... You jump down the hole, and then jump in the air into the thing. Hold on a second. Oh, wait, what? Jump down the hole. What? I mean, the checkpoint is really close, so I don't mind trying it. Middle English is interesting because it's often written before the time of standardized English, so spelling is more of a communal agreement. Oh, fancy pants! I did not notice that at all. Oh wait, no, we gotta get it from the other side. That is clever, but also I feel like it's in the same area as the font problem. Oh wait, no, don't fall. Totally didn't want to do that, but we totally did it anyways. Gun! Finally! It's the gun! We've been waiting for you for so long, gun. Oh. You were right, and we were totally lucky. Like 100,000% lucky. There's so much glowy red, but pay attention to this glowy red. I did, and I love it. All right, now like we do need to actually wrap this up before my little squirrely brains just run away. And welcome back, Buttons. It's a pleasure to have you back. I think a lot of my signposting issues with Doom have been that like the HUD elements and the fonts are really small and very fine line, and they're quite difficult for me to track. Well, where do you want, what do you want from me? We gotta go back up, I guess? So I do find, like, the little boxes where you were telling me there were markers, I would not have seen those if y'all hadn't pointed them out to me. Where did we need to go? We needed to go up. And up here. Once again up to here. And... okay, good. Good. The glowing green artifact thing, Chronos, is a rune challenge, and honestly, I don't have the patience for it, so I'm just gonna kind of let it go. Grenades? Holograms? The hell do I need holograms for? Green. It's kind of weird, like... No, wait, that's where we came from. It's weird how... What do I want to say? Like, how signposting is done in the game. Because some things, like the use of color, I find to be actually a really nice incidental way of directing the player. And that's well done, I think. But almost all the HUD elements I find very difficult to parse. And I've got new glasses, so it's actually easier than it was before, and I'm still having a hard time with it. I think that now the elevator went down, you could jump higher in the level. You are on target and right about that, Black Lamb? This feels like it should be something. No, I guess our objective is just straight ahead. The use of color in this game is like how everything that marks progress in Last of Us was painted yellow. Yes! She just like yeeted herself right into the flames. I love it. This Gauss cannon's definitely got some kick to it. Everything just explodes into a fine white mist that's actually red, and that's beautiful. Did we have an actual time limit? I hope we didn't, because we missed it. Oh, I cannot hit anything with this lovely beast. No, I mean, I do love the shotgun. Don't get me wrong, I love the shotgun, but... Listen, you can't just count down and then not do anything? Oh. Wait, what? Excuse me, the fuck? What? Did we win? Was that a win? Oh, is that all? I mean, I was like totally getting into like just killing the shit out of shit though. Wow. What a run. This was like, we did it. We won the Doom. Doom has been won, and it has been won by us. Take that, Doom. In your face, Doom. My whole flat smells like chicken now. First time I did it, I was surprised as well. Joshua Worth, it is wonderful to have you, and I'm really sorry that it's right at the end of the stream. But unfortunately, I hope that you're healthy. I hope that life is treating you kindly and gently. I know that there's a lot of stress recently, but I'm glad that you were here with us for at least a little bit. 100% speedrunners have to kill all the demons there and then jump down into the secret room with time enough left on the clock. Oh, there's a secret room. I didn't know about that. This was a really good one tonight. Got to do some de-stressing. Got to hear some improving news about health for some of the folks in chat, and improving news about situation for some of the folks in chat. Got to touch a little bit on a topic that we're going to be kind of building in another stream if my brain meats actually allow me to engage with it. We got the Doom cannon, which is absolutely pretty gosh darn cool. So we do like the... we don't have the Doot cannon. We've just got the Doom cannon, but it's a lovely cannon. Doot Eternal yoinking Chloe bits. That seems like the case. Everybody, thank you. Thank you all so much. As always, I say it every episode, but these streams are a really good release valve for myself. They're a good way to engage socially in a sense that I don't really have the ability to do so in Meat Space. I get to hear a lot of interesting opinions and ideas from all of you, and you get to help me kind of build out and expand my own ideas and my own opinions in ways that I wouldn't necessarily have the option to do otherwise. I appreciate your presence every time, and that's not to put pressure on you that you need to show up. I know that sometimes you've got your own stuff going on in your lives, and please, by all means, put that first before you drop in, but that you spend the extra time that you have with me, it means an awful lot. But thank you, Buttons. Thank you so much. I will keep this space open for y'all. And speaking of the space, gosh, thank you. Just all of you, thank you. Because we did not have the stream last night, we will be having the stream tomorrow night, which is a little bit out of schedule, so I understand if you've already got plans, don't worry about it. But if you don't have plans, it will be the regular time, but will be Friday night. And then Sunday's stream should be Dreams. Hopefully. Like, let's just hope the internet connection will be great. Kronos, that means it's a lot. Kronos has been coming here. We've talked about this before, but Kronos has been coming here basically since the beginning of the stream, and we're going on, I want to say we're getting close to like 2.5 years, because I started the stream before my divorce, so probably, no, maybe 2 years. June 2018, I want to say, is when we started. And Kronos has been here through all of that. And before that, doing the shows on YouTube. And before that, level design help for Little Big Planet when I was working on Logic for my Kanju level. So, like, Kronos, you've been there. You've been there the whole time. That's a lot for me. But I'm gonna wrap it up, because if I don't, I'm just gonna keep talking, and my voice is not gonna be able to handle that. So all of you, from me, Risco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, ryota, sayonara, see you, and ciao.